Hello. Let's get TikTok set up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Hello. Welcome to the live. Hey, Stella, what is up? All right, let me move some stuff over so I can see all them comments. Hello. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm just getting my comments set up. Okay, great. Hi. Hello. How is everybody? Judy Jetson. What a name. What a handle. That's such a fun one. Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? How is everybody? Happy Monday. Baltimore. What up, Kim? Hello. Oh my gosh. How is everybody today on this Labor Day Monday? I'm glad that you're here too. Oh, thanks, Kelly. You've had a weekend. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Lori. That's so good that you're here. It's going to be good vibes. It's going to be good stuff in this one. I feel like I need to fix my camera over here on YouTube. It's like a little high. That's a little bit better. You've been so sleepy all day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's some pretty intense energy going on. Is today Happy Back to Hogwarts Day? That's really funny. Yeah, pretty intense energy. I'm gonna channel tomorrow and try to see if I can get a notebook message for you guys on like some current event energy because there's definitely some stuff going on and I need some clarity about it before I share. I know there's a lot of conjecture, but I don't channel on conjecture. You know what I mean? So I'm going to channel tomorrow morning when my mind is clear and my brain's not tired from work all day, and see if I can get some answers for you guys because definitely some very interesting things are happening, but I need some clarity on it. Hello. Ooh, you've been feeling intense love and peace. I love that. That's fun. Lynn's been dreaming what she wants her new version of our country to be. That's some good vibes. I love you. The energy is thick. She's thick. Energy real thick. Okay. First, let's do our little opening ritual. Are you ready? On both YouTube and TikTok. Where are you from? Where are you coming from? Are you new? Are you OG? Let me know where you're at. We always like to see where everybody is from, giving everybody a chance to pop in the chat and say something if they want to. We've been feeling waves of relief and change. It has been an interesting ride. Yeah. And let me know if you're new and OG if you want to. Ooh. I might be getting some downloads. That's a download energy that just happened. British Columbia, OG Florida, North Carolina. What's up? First time for a live. I love that. That's fun. This is so good. Yeah, there is some really good stuff coming, but I want clarity on the energy without other people's energy tapping into that. Does that make sense? I just need to clear my energy and I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. You look, Stacy, I love it when you say that every time to me. You woke up in Bozeman, Montana again. I love that so much. Tucson. Oh my gosh. Okay, all of my Arizona people, who here, keep telling me where you're from if you haven't yet, but who here is from Arizona? I want to know. Who here? Well, right. All energy is my energy. Right. But I want clarity on it. I don't want to be duplicating other people's energy, is what I mean. Oh, hey, Taryn. Okay. Our Minnesota people, not Minnesota. That's so funny. Where'd that come from? I saw it from Gail. Guess what today is? Today is September 1st, which means this is officially the month for the Sedona retreat. It's officially the month where you can come hang out with me in Sedona. I'm so excited, and I can do channeling for you guys and teach you all about how to anchor into your grounded inner stability. And we're going to talk about 5D, and it's going to be so much fun. And then like lots of channeling. Of course, you guys can come. You can ask your questions. It's going to be so rad. So rad. I'm so excited. So there are a few more tickets left. I should have pulled it up before the live. There are a few more tickets left. I am not sure if there's any VIP spots left or not. I need to actually check on that. And so if you want to come to Sedona, get your tickets, come, you can come. It's going to be so awesome. Thank you for that gift on TikTok. Those were really rad. I'm really excited that this is the month This is the month. It's gonna be so good. All in like 5D energy, grounding into inner stability. Oh my god! And also, our live themes for this week are grounded and gorgeous, which means we're gonna be talking about our grounded energy and how we feel gorgeous energetically, right? It's gonna be so good. Yeah, it's gonna be so good. I love this. Sedona is badass. Yeah, come because it's gonna be so amazing. The energy is gonna be so electric, like actually. Yeah, we do need a vagus nerve reset. That's a really good idea. In the spirit of feeling grounded and gorgeous, let's reset our vagus nerve systems. Now, I'm gonna show you how to do it. But when I show you how to do it, I've been doing this for a long time, so I can reset mine really, really fast. So don't get discouraged if it takes you a little bit to reset your nervous system. Just keep doing the step until it's done. Okay. Don't put any kind of expectation or limit on it. It can take up to a couple of minutes. Okay. To do that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do to reset our vagus nervous system. This is going to make you, this resets entire your whole nervous system actually, and makes you feel like you can go and you can breathe. Okay, this is not a way to heal, but it is a way to reset, right? So we can reset so that it's easier to heal. Okay, all right, here we go. And all I ask for in energetic exchange while we do the live is to like the live and share the live. That's it. That's all I ask for. I'm going to tell you guys all kinds of fun little tidbits today. Okay, we're going to drop some good info. All right, so we're going to reset our vagus nerve system. So what we're going to do is you're going to interlock your fingers, or you can lay down on something if you want, and you're going to hold your head in place because in just a second, we're going to make our eyeballs go all the way to one side. And so your head's naturally going to want to turn and go with it. So we're just going to hold our head straight, and I want you to make your eyeballs go all the way to one side. Doesn't matter which one you do, all the way to one side until you feel the strain. And you're going to hold until you feel a release. Mine is almost always a yawn. It can be a yawn, a rush of warmth or cool or tinglies or butterflies. It can be, some people literally pass gas. It can be like so many different things. Okay, so you just do that until you feel your release. You hold them eyeballs and don't hold any expectations. It takes as much time as it takes. Don't worry about it. Take your time. But then when that side is done, you're going to make your eyeballs go to the other side while holding your head forward, and you hold that strain until you feel your release. Whoa. And then, oh, we forgot to check our baseline because I got so excited. And then you should be able to turn your head uh so much further than you could before. We're supposed to check our baseline, but I can tell, even not checking it, that my neck's turning a lot further. Oh, that feels good. Grounded and gorgeous. You guys are all grounded and gorgeous now. Keep holding that position for as long as you need to. It takes as long as it takes. No worries, okay? What up, Copper Witch? Hello. Yeah, I can show again. So you're supposed to check your baseline. Just notice how far your head turns from side to side. And then you're going to interlock your fingers and hold your head forward. And you're going to make your eyeballs go all the way to one side until you feel a strain, and you're going to hold. Hold until you feel some sort of release. And that release could be like a gurgling or a rush of warmth or cool or something, like you'll feel something. Mine's almost always a yawn. And then after you feel whatever release over here, hold on, aftershocks, then you're gonna make your eyeballs go that way while holding your head. And then when you're done, you turn and should notice that you turn a lot further, which proves that you've had the release. The strain is in the eyeballs. You're going to feel the strain in the eyeballs. So eyes open for sure. And you're going to feel the strain, and you're going to hold. See how I'm pushing my eyeballs until I feel the strain. It doesn't like hurt, but it's uncomfortable, if that makes sense. And you're going to hold it at the strain until you feel whatever release it is going to be for you. And it doesn't have to be the same release every time. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. Grounded and gorgeous. So keep doing that in the background while we're talking. And thank you for liking the live, tapping the screen, liking the live, sharing the live. All of those things helped me out a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That really just pushes the live out to more people so more people can come in here. This is resetting your vagus nerve. Yeah. Strong work, you guys. Strong work. You guys did so good. You did so good. Okay. So now that we've done that, we'll do our other opening ritual. Would you like me to? Don't answer yet. Give me a second. We can either pull a tarot card and I'll tell you guys what it says for the whole group, or I can read a random line from a random page of the notebook with all the channeled downloads, right? I can do either one of those things. So if you want a random card pull, send a star emoji. And if you want to do a random line from the notebook, send a cactus emoji since we're going to Sedona. We're going to Sedona this month. Okay. Tarot card is going to be a star emoji, and a notebook is going to be a cactus. Send those, and I'll do my best. Oh my goodness. There is a lot of cactus, a crap ton of cactus on TikTok. Bunch of stars. Do it, lady. It's funny. Okay, I think notebook one today. Notebook one today. All right, so here we go. We're gonna open her up. You guys like my sticker that's on my notebook? I love my little sticker. Okay. Here. Here. Once the lower frequencies, this is from December 24th. Once the lower frequencies no longer have a need for those experiences in the lower part of the density, their collective release provides the momentum that the higher anchor frequencies are ready for. It is both together that cause the shift. Look at us talking about 3D, 5D shift. I love this. The starker the contrast during this liminal period, the more dramatic the shift. And that's what we're in right now, isn't it? That's what we're in right now. Oh my God. The 3D, 5D. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy how we're doing 3D, 5D. So, this is from December 24th of this year. Wild time. That was 4 days after the inauguration. And we're talking about all the shift and the contrast that we need because, listen, we could have a slow, steady pace of growth as a planet, and then there's less contrast. There's some contrast, but there's less contrast. The more drastic the contrast, and right now we have insanely drastic contrast on this planet. That's why you have people who are humanitarians and you have people who are like MAGA, right? And we're not getting political, right? I'm just letting you know. We have those are two very different energies. You have those two energies going on, and those are a stark contrast. It's almost like white and black, these two, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, you watch the 3D 5D playlist. I love that. Yeah. If you want to fully understand kind of what I'm talking about, where we've come from, where we're going, if you want to understand the contrast, watch the 3D 5D playlist. I have it linked in my bio. And every time I say that, when I say it's linked in my bio, that means you go to wherever my profile page is that has like my face and all my videos. That's my bio. Okay. You'll see a hyperlink in there somewhere. Click it. That brings you to all the things that I always talk about when I'm like, it's linked in my bio. You'll scroll down till you find the thing that's called 3D 5D playlist. And that talks about this a lot because I'm telling you guys, feels hard to believe because it's so insane out there, but we really are in the highest timeline compared to where we all thought we wanted to be, because the more contrast means we kind of rocket ship forward. The more you pull that rubber band back, when you let go, the more it rocket ships forward, right? The more it goes this way. So we are going to have a dramatic swing this way up in vibrational energy because the rubber band's been pulling back. Yes, we only need polarization for learning, and then we can move into the center. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So good. The unbounded arrow. Is that a poem? The unbounded arrow. It feels like a poem that I've read. Anyway, so good, you guys. I love that. I love how the randomness, nothing's actually ever random. And that actually applied so well to what we're talking about today. That was so fun. This is a big week. Ready? Ready? You want to know why? This is a big week because not only is Sedona this month, so we're in our last days to go get your ticket. If you want a ticket, you got to really get it this week to ensure that you're going to get it. Okay. You could maybe get one next week, but if you want to guarantee you're going to have a Sedona ticket, because once it's closed, it's closed. We're not opening up any more seats. I would get it this week. You can come. You can come. You can still catch flights. You can still drive out there. The energy is going to be so electric. Okay. But also, guess what we have on Friday? Deeper downloads. We have deeper downloads Friday, and I meant to pull up the deeper downloads thing. I'm going to pull this up and read. It's going to feel more like a circle this time. instead of what it was before. Deeper downloads is kind of morphing and growing as we're all morphing and growing, right? Um, so deeper downloads is going to be about how to find and stay in the flow state, the steps that it takes to morph our planet into 5D, creating your own reality despite what's going on around you. See how everything is about anchoring into your own stability. Everything is about being grounded and gorgeous, right? Deeper downloads is just another place to get that information. So, and then also how your world is not actually impacted by the actions of others, which feels really wild. So, anyway, it's going to be really, really good. Link is in the bio for deeper downloads and why I'm on it. If you would like to, thank you for the follows and the likes and the shares and all that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But if you would like to give the gift of deeper downloads, we always pass that along to somebody who requests the gift of deeper downloads. So if you would like to be either request the gift of deeper downloads, we will give you one if there's one available. If you would like to give the gift of deeper downloads, we will always have somebody to give that to. That is also linked in my bio. So you can get deeper downloads, you can give, or you can request all those things right at the top of that bio link once you click it. Once you click it. Yeah. Okay. I'll answer a couple of these questions, but deeper downloads is Friday, so it's time to get your tickets. It's gonna be good. Why is it easier to see spirit out of the corners of my eye? Because you're not trying so hard, because you're not focusing on it. That's why. That's also why it's easier to get downloads when you're zoned out and you're like folding laundry or driving down the interstate or doing something boring and normal and human, right? It's so much easier to get those downloads then. And it's so much easier to see like spirits and things out of the corner of your eye because you're not focused on it. It's like you barely notice it, which means you have no resistance because you're not trying. If you could have that same kind of non-resistance, not trying when you're using your regular eyeballs and just relax, right? It's almost like, remember those 3D eye pictures, right? That were really popular in like the 90s and stuff. Those 3D eye pictures, you had to relax your eyeballs. It's like that. The more you can relax your energy and your eyes and everything like that, the more you can see those things all the time. Now, somebody asked, there's some really good questions in here. My favorite spiritual book. Oh my God. That's like picking my favorite child. This is just a fraction of the books that I've owned and have read. I haven't read every book on here. There's a bunch on here I still want to read. This is a fraction of the books that I own. I've got books all over the place. I think really The Convoluted Universe by Dolores Cannon has a special place in my heart because that really expanded my consciousness like a lot, like a lot, a lot. I really love that. But like there's other books that also like changed and made me grow, made me better. There's so many good ones. I've got book rec lists in my bio link on my website. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. What does ringing in my right ear mean? Short but very loud to get my attention. Now, ringing in your ear could be different for everybody. It could be personal. The right side of your body. So if you draw a line down the middle of your body, the right side of your body is your human or physical side. The left side of your body is your like spiritual side. So typically, this is not always, but typically, when things come in from the left, it's like a spiritual kind of an energy or message. When things come in from the right, it's about like your human or physical life or incarnation. Usually, but not always. But you just need to ask your guides. Sometimes ringing in the ears just to get our attention, so we stop thinking negative thoughts. And sometimes ringing in our ears to get our attention, so we can pause and take a breather and just listen to what spirit's trying to say to us. Right? Okay. Short but very loud. Yeah, I would sit with that and I would ask as soon as you hear the ringing, I would go, okay, what's up? What do you want me to notice? And just relax. Don't hyper focus your energy to try to find out. Relax so it can come to you because this energy, this information from the ethers, all these downloads and all this stuff communicating to your guides is trying desperately to get to you at all times. It's us that resist it because we're trying to listen too hard. Right? It's like listening to the radio. You don't try to listen to the radio. You just relax and listen to the radio, right? You don't have to like hyper focus. Be like that, right? It makes it a lot easier. These are great questions. Is attempting to change a belief different from doing shadow work? Yes. Ah, Judy Jetson. So good. Yes, it is. A shadow is something that is in your unconscious mind that's been shoved deep down into the shadows of your mind that happened to you that wasn't great and it kind of like tore you up a little bit. It could be a small trauma, a big trauma, anything in between, just something that wasn't great that happened to you that kind of drives your behavior in an unconscious way. A limiting belief is just a thought you kept on thinking. And we usually get limiting beliefs. All beliefs are just thoughts you kept on thinking, but we usually get limiting beliefs from other people. So, like when you're a child and you're trusting the adults, and the adults say something like, it's really hard to earn money, doesn't mean it's true. That just means that's a belief that they have and they taught it to you. And so you take it on as your own belief. The reason why it's limiting is because it doesn't actually align with what you think, what you believe, what you feel. That's a limiting belief. So, if you want to check that stuff out and really feel the differences of those two things, I lay it out pretty concisely and clearly. Yes, and you can form beliefs from shadows. 1000%. Thank you, Taryn. Yeah. But there are different energies, but 1000% they can be connected in that way. But if you want to know the difference, check out in my bio link where all the things are. My blog. I've got a blog post, limiting beliefs and how to shift them, and shadows and how to clear them, or something like that. But I've got one on both right there. So good, you guys. These are such good questions. I love this. Y'all are really being grounded and gorgeous. Mm, mm, mm. Like, actually. You just finished the match map of consciousness. It is so good. Oh my God. I'm glad you loved it so much. It was so good. You're welcome, Judy. I'm just going to call you Judy. Like, that's your real name. Judy Jetson. Um, we went camping this past weekend and going down the road. I thought I saw a figure in the trees. But when I turned around, no one was there. I've been meditating more, so maybe just more in tune. Yeah, you could have seen there's things literally existing all around us that we don't notice with our conscious mind that are still there. So it could have been you just noticed that. And then when you see things out of the corner of your eye, what happens is you're noticing it energetically, but then when you turn to look at it, what happens is you then stop noticing it energetically and you switch to your physical eyeballs, where your physical eyeballs are existing in the 3D. Even if you yourself are existing 5D energetically, like you've healed yourself and you feel like you're living energetically in a 5D state, your physical form, your physical eyeballs are still in the 3D, right? And so if you shift from recognizing energy to whoop 3D using my eyeballs, you're not going to see it anymore because you can't see it in the 3D. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? That makes sense. Mm, so good. You met a guide last night. I love that for you. It does make sense. Okay, good. Ooh, Susan, extremely negative dream about my husband. Woke up mad and sad. You know what that did for you, Susan? That was a mother effing gift, because now that's bringing up some sort of shadow that you have, and now it's in your conscious mind. You can work through it. You just work through that energy. I love that for you so much. Oh my God, you're reading The Law of Attraction. That's also mind blowing. Yeah, that's also one of my favorite spiritual books, is The Law of Attraction. Completely changed my life. Completely, completely changed my life. Anyway, you love how my stories are edited. What do you mean? I usually just record straight through for my videos. My stories, oh, like my stories, like the posters that we make and stuff. I was like, what are stories? Um, we've been having a lot of fun with the stories. If you guys are not watching my stories every day, you're missing out, because yeah, there's normal stuff with like the information and stuff, but we've been making some really unhinged stories lately, and they're really funny because they're really dumb. So you should watch them because they're entertaining, if anything else. So good. Ooh, Chris, sounds like your clairaudience is coming through. I love that for you. You like the stories? Yeah, what do you guys think about the stories? I don't really get feedback. I've never thought about that and asking about feedback. What do you guys think? Do you like the stories? Do you think they're dumb? I don't think they're dumb, so I'm probably still doing them. But what do you think about the stories? Or did you not even know that I had stories and you don't know how to watch them? Because I could tell you now. Because the stories is where we communicate everything to everybody, right? When new events come up, when tickets sell out, when new tickets are opened up, stuff like that. You like all the stories? Yeah, they're great. You laugh. Oh, I love that so much. If you like the stories, do a little tap, like a little heart, so then we can tell if you guys are liking them or not. Oh yeah, we've got stories that, well, all of our stories give some sort of info, but some of them are really weird and unhinged. Okay, so for stories, this is going to be on TikTok and Instagram because YouTube doesn't let us do stories. But if you go to my profile, like remember my face with my little bio and like all my videos, like that page, tap my face. Like if there's a ring around it, a colored ring around it, that means I've got live stories. So you just tap my face if you see that circle ring around my profile picture, and it'll pop up and you'll be able to see all of my stories. You like the music in the stories? Yeah, we usually have a lot of fun picking out the stupid music. Are shadows positive? Well, that would be a personal choice on how you're viewing them. Um, Shadows are the unconscious energy of something that happened to you that you did not think was good and you shoved it deep down. So it's not from a positive event, but it's positive that you can recognize them because then you can heal that stuff. You never watch stories here or anywhere. Well, mine are entertaining. So if you want to watch them, you can. Don't have to, but they're there for you and they're entertaining. Yep. You should watch them every day because they're short. We keep them super short, right? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Watching really long stories. I don't ever have like 10-minute stories or anything. That's so dumb. Yeah, stories, but they're not on YouTube. You have to follow me on either TikTok or Instagram to be able to see the stories. Womp womp. I wish we could do them on YouTube. That'd be so fun. Anyway, hi. Grounding into inner stability is what we're talking about at Sedona. And that also includes the 5D energy and grounding and anchoring into that good energy. We're talking about, yeah, in deeper downloads and Sedona and in the lives this week. So we started with healing your, resetting your vagus nerve. Where can I find how to clear your shadows? It's in my blog post. So go to the link in my bio and find the thing that says blog. Make sure it's still up like that because we changed a bunch of stuff around. Hold on. And I will check for you right now. You're going to go to that link in the bio. And when you click the link in my bio, it opens up my link tree that has all these really good links. And you're going to scroll down until you see blog. It's a big square and it's blue and it says blog really big that way. You're going to see that if you just keep scrolling in the link tree link, you'll find it. Lori, I feel so seen. That's so funny. Oh, you guys are so funny. I love it so much. Okay. Yeah, what other questions you guys have? I think I'm only gonna be on for a few more minutes. I gotta go get dinner for the kids, so a little bit shorter of a live today. But yeah, what other questions you have? I'm gonna give you guys time to ask that. But yeah, if this kind of information really hits, if you're like, hell yeah, I want to know more about grounding into 5D energy, like personally, myself, vibrationally, or hell yeah, I want to know about anchoring and inner stability despite the chaos that's going on around us, then come join us in Deeper Downloads this Friday. Link is in the bio for that. And come join us in freaking Sedona. That is on the 27th of this month. That's in 4 weeks, 27th of this month. It's going to be really, really good. Either way, what? What can I do to get people to stop coming up and petting me in public? I don't. Why are they petting you? What? Sedona. I'm going to be in Sedona. What's in Sedona? I'm going to be in Sedona and I'm going to be channeling live for you guys. And I'm going to be teaching you. We're going to do a short teaching segment right at the beginning. And I'm going to teach you guys all about how to anchor into that inner stability, that 5D energy. And then the rest of the day is just me channeling. Like I take audience volunteers. It's on the 27th of this month in Sedona. I take audience volunteers. I intuitively pick. So like you guys raise your hands and it's almost like you're glowing, kind of like a light shining down, but also more like your glow, like your face just glows. I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to describe it. My guides pick. Right? My guides pick, and then I let you come up on stage and you sit down in a little chair and you ask a question, literally any question you want, and I channel the answer for you. You can ask personal question, global question, doesn't matter. You ask anything you want, and I will channel it for you right there on the stage. And what is so wild is we found, because I do this in deeper downloads as well, we take audience volunteers for me to channel for. And sometimes, most of the time, the questions are very personal. But what we have found is that the questions that people are asking and the channeled answers that are given resonate with almost everybody in that room, whether it's Deeper Downloads or Sedona. And it's really rad because even if you don't get a chance to ask a question, you still get the benefit of the answers. And I really love that. Oh, and Deeper Downloads, you get unlimited replays. So whether you come live or don't come live, it doesn't matter. Everyone gets replays. So you can come vibe. You can, if you're thinking about it later, you're like, what was that she said? You just go back and rewind and watch it. Yeah. So good. I love all this. I'm gonna have so much fun in Sedona. Oh my God, Dale, hi. I haven't seen you in so long. Hello. Sedona's gonna be, I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. What is the spiritual climate right now? Well, that is a loaded question, Zena. That is a loaded question. The spiritual climate is one of stark contrast. There are the contrast. Remember, we talked about the taffy pulling. The contrast is getting more contrasting. It's pulling, right? So we have some people who are growing and learning and clearing their shadows and shifting the limiting beliefs, and their vibe is raising and raising and raising, just as a natural result of that. And you have some people who are just anchoring into this 3D energy and really grounding into it because they still have more to learn from it. And that's okay, right? There's no like judgment or anything. They just have more to learn from that energy. And so as they are learning more from that, they're kind of anchoring into it because it's not time for them to move on. They don't feel ready to move on. Now, anybody can move forward anytime they want, but you don't wake up until you're ready to wake up, right? So all of you guys here, if you're in my live, you're probably spiritually awakened. If you're aware that there are other things going on around us that we cannot see with our eyes or experience with our physical body senses, right? You understand there's more going on. You understand that you're an eternal soul having a human experience, all that stuff, then you're spiritually awakened, right? Now think back to when you first woke up. Could anybody have woken you up before you were ready? No. And it's the same thing with anchoring that 3D energy. No one can make somebody go to 5D energetically before they're freaking ready, right? So that's what's happening. A bunch of people are growing and a bunch of people are anchoring in because they're still learning. And then occasionally we get, one or two from here and they kind of grow and they come up into the 5D. But that's what's happening. That's the spiritual climate right now. We are in a period of great, incredible transition. Now, why is that frustrating to you? I want to know. I want to know why that's frustrating to you because we're going to talk about it. I love that. Energy is crazy. Yeah. I know people grow and heal when they're ready, but do you have any suggestions on how to plant the seeds? Yeah. The best, most powerful way for you to plant the seeds for other people is to live your life in the most authentic way you can, is for you to keep healing your shadows and shifting your limiting beliefs, because you can say with your mouth all day long and preach to them and tell them all these things, but that's not what gets people. What gets people is when they see the results of it. What gets people is they see, oh my God, why are you so happy now? Why are you sleeping so much better? Why do you look fresher and younger? What's going on? They will look to you. Yeah, lead by example. They will look to you and they will go, hey, what's different? And then they're engaged and then they want to know. And then you can tell them some stuff like, oh, I read this book. It changed my life, right? You don't have to give them everything. You don't have to tell them everything. That'd be so overwhelming. Please don't do that, right? But you can tell them, I read this book. It changed my life. And then let them go on their own journey, right? Thank you, Caitlin. You're awesome. Thanks for being here. You're so rad. Oh my gosh. I know we have to wait on people, but sometimes, unlike the elf in A Christmas Story where she's dragging the kid up to see Santa, saying, "Come on, kid." That's really funny. That's really funny, Judy. Lisa, welcome, Lisa. It's good to see you here. So good. Yeah, you just give them the morsels because they've already started their own journey. Whether you believe it or not, as soon as they go, what's different? That's the start of their journey. And they do it at whatever pace is good for them, just like you did it at whatever pace is good for you. How do we tell if we have shadows we need to clear? Okay, are you ready? Everyone has shadows. Literally everyone has shadows. And so everyone can clear shadows. If you read my blog post, Shadows and How to Clear Them, it tells you how to identify them, how to bring them to the forefront. So just click my bio link and then scroll down through my link tree and find blog, and then you can look for shadows and how to clear them. That whole thing, you can print it out, you can keep it wherever. I don't need anything from you to use it. Just go use it. It's a free, fantastic freaking resource. I keyword want my girlfriend to heal from a trauma. I'm a shaman who has gotten healed. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a secret. Burn my dust. Are you ready? Those who are closest to you are not the people that you are here to help heal and lead because you're too close to them. we need other people to do that for us, right? They need to see you in a different light in order to be able to do that. So I recommend Taryn Fian. Is Taryn still in here on the live on TikTok? Um, I have a link to her website. She heals traumas and shadows and stuff like that for people. I have a link to her in the Shadows How to Clear Them blog post because sometimes you just need help, and that is okay. That is okay to get help with shadow clearing. Mhm. Yeah. You made it. I'm so glad you're here. Been under a rock for the last week. Sometimes it's just how it be. We got to. Oh, you turn the blog post into a voice recording and you're walking yourself through it. That is smart. I love that. I love that, Jenny. I love that. I love that you did that. You guys are so good. Can we be spiritually awakened and still feel worried about what's happening? Yeah, 100%. 100%. But here's my question. Why worry? What benefit is there to worry? Does it help or does it just keep you in the lowest possible energy all the time? And if you're worrying, go to the blog post, Shadows and How to Clear Them, Limiting Beliefs and How to Shift Them, and help heal that stuff that's causing you to worry. It's coming up for a reason. It's coming up so you can be healed. It's coming up so you can keep raising your vibration. And it's all really good. Yeah, it's all really good. You're welcome. We are able to clear all of our shadows. Yep, that is available to us. The more shadows you clear and the more expansive you become, you and like expand your consciousness, the closer and closer you get to enlightenment. It is 100% possible to reach full enlightenment in this lifetime. And that would be the point in which you had no shadows. Like Jesus, Buddha, those kind of energies, Krishna, all of those, no shadows, because they're enlightened beings. And you can do that too. Like literally all of us have access to doing that. It just takes work and consistency, right? It doesn't take any more work than what you're doing right now. It's just probably a different kind of work. Yes, Apple Velvet Cake said Taryn is amazing. Sessions have been easy slash intense, but the other side is 10 out of 10 recommend. Yep, love that. I also recommend Taryn helped me clear my own shadows before I knew how to. This is really good. Um, you really like that? I really like that you separate the messages on deeper downloads from the question and answer part. Because you really have time to watch both. Oh, thanks for the feedback. That's what I was hoping for, right? If you had to split it up, that you could just do this chunk and then this chunk. Cool, thanks. That feels good. I'm glad you told me that. Could shadows affect our nervous systems? 1,000%. 1,000 million bajillion percent. You hit the nail on the head. Yep. 100%. 1,000,000%. All the percents. Taryn's username is, I think it's just Taryn Fian, but I follow her on TikTok. I can't remember if I follow her on YouTube or if she has a YouTube. I follow her on TikTok though, so just go to who I follow because I don't follow that many people, and you can find her in there. The Mind Witch. Okay, yeah, you'll find her under the Mind Witch, but I do follow her. Yeah, these are the best questions. Thanks for the shares and the likes, and my God, Dale, it's so good to see you in here. I hope you're doing well. That's so nice. I love seeing my old friends in here. Okay, so you worry because I feel like we need to help all the others. You help the others by raising your vibrational energy. That's it. And that's not like lip service. That's not just some bullshit new age spirituality answer that I'm giving you. That's just literally how it works, right? I am not new age spirituality. New age spirituality has a lot of problems with it. I am OG, old school spirituality. We are eternal beings, and you raise your vibrational frequency and awareness. So if you want to help others, you help others by raising your vibration. If you worry, what you're doing is lowering your own vibration, which is adding to the low vibration of the whole planet. And so you're just kind of like contributing to the problem, right? You probably said this, but where's your shadow videos? Okay, so I have a blog post. Go to the link in my bio, scroll to you see blog because I have a blog post that's shadows and how to clear them right there. Yeah, so good. You're doing great. Oh, Dale, thank you. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad you're doing great. I'm glad you popped in here. You feel like you need that reminder daily? Yeah, well, then give it to yourself daily. If you need that reminder daily, Margot, give yourself that reminder daily because eventually you won't need that reminder anymore. Yeah, and it is spelled blog like how it sounds, not like BLOG because I have to do everything silly. It's BLAWG. But if you scroll, you'll see it blog with a W. Because why not? Why not? Following my joy and my whimsy. These are the best questions. Okay, I really have to go eat. Guess what I'm getting tonight? I'll give you one guess on what I'm eating for dinner. My OGs will probably know. You'll be able to. Yeah, pizza. Yeah, good job. Ooh, Thai was a solid guess, though. That was a solid guess. Literally everyone else is saying pizza. You guys know me so well. We're eating the good pizza. Yeah, they don't deliver because they don't need to. They're the good pizza. We made pizzas tonight. I love Thai too. I love it. I love the stir fry cashew one that has the cashews in it and the vegetables. Throw some pineapple in there. Oh, I'm salivating. But we're doing good pizza. Mhm. Yeah, and we do have more live scheduled this week on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we're doing like a pre-game live for 30 minutes on Friday, right before deeper downloads. So you can come join us for any or all of those. Yeah, we'll be there. My husband has never heard you before, and he said pizza. He can read the vibes. He can read the vibes. Look at everybody. Pizza. Pizza with pineapple, Thai with pineapple. It's all good. And if you think pineapple doesn't go on pizza, you're wrong, man. I'm sorry. You're wrong. It's so good. Ooh, come to Kauai. Listen, you had me at come to Kauai. You don't even need to say anything else. I will come to Kauai. I'd be happy to come there, actually. I bet you do have good pizza. And just good pineapple. Holy Moses. Yeah, I can't wait to connect with everybody. Yeah, as things are revealed with Weekend at Bernie's, I'm going to channel tomorrow morning about this with the whole if you know, you know, Weekend at Bernie's scenario. Something is going on, but I don't want other videos, other thoughts and opinions to be in my brain when I'm trying to channel it. So that's why I'm going to start fresh in the morning. I'm really hoping to have um what's it called? Notebook video for tomorrow. So we'll see. I don't force the notebook videos, right? They happen if they happen. So I'm hoping. Come to Maui. You're a tour guide. You'll show me the best things. You're a tour guide in Maui. You know, I have loose plans for a trip to Hawaii in the future. So maybe reach out by email. Maybe use the contact form in the website. Maybe we can link up. I don't know when we're going to go, but we're planning a trip. So at some point. Yeah, that is rough. That sounds rough. Going all over Maui. Oh my god, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go get my pizza. Rad Retreats Hawaii. Oh my god. Rad Retreats Sedona. It's in 4 weeks, you guys. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Um, come to Sedona because I'm going to teach you all about how to anchor in. You get to see me in person. You guys get to see me in person, get to see how tall I am, what I look like, what my real vibes are instead of being behind a screen, right? It's going to be so fun. I think there's only a few tickets left. So definitely come join. And I really have no idea if there's any VIP tickets left. Yeah, but check out the link in the bio, see if it vibes with you, see if that sounds good. Come. I love you guys so much. And I will see you Wednesday if you want to come to the Wednesday live. All of them are scheduled, so you can sign up for your reminders if you want your reminders. Okay? Love ya. Love ya, love ya, love ya. Sam is 10 feet tall. Could you imagine? Yes, I'm actually a giant. Just kidding. I'm so short, actually. I love that you said that. Okay. I love you guys. And I will see you soon, maybe Wednesday. Come join us, Deeper Downloads. Get your link so you don't forget. And we will also see you Friday in Deeper Downloads or if you catch the replay. Okay. Love you guys so much. Goodbye.